My name is Abbey Palmer, and I live here because it is quiet. And when I want to be completely alone, I can be completely and totally alone. We got chickens this year. At any rate, we brought them home, and we don't have a brooder. It's our first year trying the homesteading thing. We have no clue what we're doing. And so we just put them in a box in the bedroom. And then they just sort of kept getting bigger and bigger, and we were like, well, we really need to build that chicken coop. Yeah, we really need to settle on a design for that chicken coop. And pretty soon we have like 8-week-old chickens that are basically, they're maturing in the house. It's beginning to smell a little bit farmy. The reason we got chickens, you might think it's for eggs or meat. It's actually because they're conducive to thinking. Watching chickens meander through the yard is kind of like watching the fish tank at the dentist's office. It just sort of puts you at ease. We will collect their eggs, of course. I thought I was going to kill them. I'm not going to. No. When you raise them in your bedroom, you realize that you're going to have them for much of their life. Another really wonderful thing is that you realize how strong you actually are, right? I'm a string bean. I'm a 98-pound weakling, and I have derived so much satisfaction from learning, oh, I can split wood. I spent a lot of time not splitting wood. I spent a lot of time just messing it up, and the log would fall, and I just like couldn't figure it out until someone showed me you don't even have to lift the axe above your shoulders. It's just a matter of your aim. And the first time a log just fell apart like it should, I thought, well, I guess I've arrived here. We have work days at one another's houses. Afterwards, we have dinner and, drink and talk. And, meat is a very important part of the winter here. Whatever service is exchanged, for instance, if I watch someone's house for a couple days, I'm paid in meat. And that is more than acceptable. This particular house is sort of an intellectual nexus for the area. So imagine a bunch of college-educated 30-somethings who live in the middle of nowhere and like to read. Well, we have to get together to talk about it, and this is sort of the place where that happens. We have an event called Thrill Kill Book Club, and we meet, on a monthly basis throughout the year, and we'll read, several poems that someone has chosen, sometimes something that someone has written, sometimes it's philosophy, and that really enlivens the winter. It sort of keeps us all engaged, and it gives us something to argue about, right? We have a really rich network of friends. For instance, they do chicken butchers several times a year, and that is a real party. It's a disgusting day. It is a day where the joke is if something lands on your lip, don't lick it. We get together and do big events like that over at the farm. Other than that, we also really try, our lives are really organized around food. A lot of us are working with food directly as, through agriculture. So pretty much anytime we get together, it's a big meal, and it's an unusual meal. What part of the pig haven't we eaten? Let's try fill in the blank. We joke so much about the different hardships, like, first there's the 300 inches of snow, and when that finally melts, you're like plagued by bugs. And then after that, it's winter again. But I don't really actually think of those as that big of a deal. Life is sometimes physically uncomfortable.